My name is Rhapsody, his name is Orbital Potato, and welcome back to ShellShock Live. How's it going, Orbital?
Hey dude, how's it going?
No, I asked first, and as we established in the last episode, that primacy means that I have now claimed how's it going for the rest of the episode. You cannot contest that. You don't even get to ask me how I'm going, and frankly, I really wish you would, but you don't get to.
Okay. All right, cool. I like this whole, this is like it's like a TV show, right? That you watch. It's like you need to watch bits of the TV show to get reference to the other bits of the TV show.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
You're not going to understand the deep cut lore if you have not watched every episode of ShellShock. We've actually been setting up an ARG this entire time. There's $2 million buried in the Arizonian desert. None of y'all are going to get it unless you've watched every episode. I'm just saying. Like, I'm surprised no one's found it yet. We've been really obvious with the clues.
I know. Can you believe that our character arc is supposed to be that we get better at ShellShock? Because, I mean, I can't, honestly.
Damn it.
Ooh.
We're both trying very hard not to overshoot it.
I know. Okay, hold on a minute. What do I go for? There we go. Ooh. Yeah, boy. Back of the net. Ole, ole, ole.
Etc., and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. No way.
Oh, back of the net.
No, that was such nonsense.
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh, back to sender, address unknown. Let's just say return to sender, address unknown.
What happens with all those parcels then?
Return to sender.
Yeah.
That's what the return address is for.
Yeah, but what if the address is unknown? Of the sender, presumably, right?
Oh,
or
no,
are you talking
it's
about the address unknown of the recipient?
Yeah, the song there is that the address is unknown for the recipient, so it's return to sender because address is unknown.
Okay. All right. It would actually really help if you could, explain your music references, because I just genuinely don't get them at all, actually.
I apologize for that. I will either tone down my musical references, or far more likely, I'm going to tone them up and just see how many I can get past you, and then just get more and more obvious until you're like, that's a Michael Jackson song, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it is.
Tone down for what, dude?
Historically, for Malcolm Turnbull.
Okay. Explain that one. Is that a music reference?
No, because we Tone being the nickname of Tony Abbott.
Okay.
He went down for the sake of Malcolm Turnbull, who took the spot after him. It's a very
all right.
It's one of those leadership changing hands in Australian politics jokes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Of which there are frankly too many.
There are. Yeah, you really Julia Gillarded me on that one.
That's not even a thing. That's a nothing. That's just nothing right there.
Sorry. I'm trying.
I appreciate the attempt.
Oh, come on. No.
Hey, there we go. The ball's now stuck in a rod. Rud?
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a good one, actually. Yeah, because I presume that was another joke.
Yeah, he was before Gillard.
Oh, yes! No! Yes! No!
Mm-hmm.
The range of emotions. Oh, that was not fair. That's exactly where it started. Damn, Daniel. That's just...
Back at it again with your own goals.
Yeah. Okay, all right. This is a big moment for me.
I wish you well.
I feel like Oh.
Yeah, that's in. That's in.
Oh. Or is it?
I don't know how I'm gonna get that out of there. No, that's in.
Oh, okay, that was oof. Interesting.
Damn.
Okay. I don't understand. How is XP allocated in this game?
No clue.
It doesn't make sense to me. It's I don't understand it. No. How did it bounce in a different way?
Well, because it banked off of the wall there. Oh yeah.
I used the same attack profile as last time.
Well, yeah, but the terrain is different.
Oh, that's true. I did not take that into my calculations. Oh. Over the hole, over the hole, over the hole. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Mine heart, it is broken.
Back of the net, please. 9. 9, 9, 9. Okay, this is the most use that this weapon is ever going to be. And you know what? On that occasion, it was actually about as effective as it normally is. So, there we go. Just putting it out there.
Okay. My goal is to sneak a grenade behind it and have it blow up in such a fashion as to... Never mind. I was close, though. That was real close. It would be millimeters off to the left of the center.
That was very well done. Oh? Who let the dogs out?
The Baha Man initially, but you now. Ooh, okay. I don't have anything that bounces off of the other wall is the problem, so I think I actually have to go over there myself.
Ooh. That's a lot of... You got a lot of fuel there, dude. You should think about going into, you know, you should like run a petrol station or something.
Nah, I'm more of a bigwig. I'm gonna be in charge of BP. I'm not just gonna have my own self a chain. You kidding me? No. I want the franchise. I want the company.
It's fair enough. That's fair enough, I guess. You want to do another shocker battle?
Yeah, but maybe a different map.
All right, let's. We could do literally the complete opposite of this, where there's a spike of land at both ends.
All right, let's go.
Like lowlands, like this. I feel that this is probably, in fact, this actually might not be the craziest thing in the world because the ball usually bounces quite high anyway. So, what I'm saying is that there is an opportunity for greatness in this map.
So there is. Okay.
I just think that you're not going to see it from either of us, truthfully.
Oh, come on! That's pretty good for an opening shot.
That was a really good opening shot. That was a really good shot.
Just needed a wee bit less welly.
A wee bit less welly.
Hey,
a wee bit less welly, son.
Why?
Aye, you needed a wee bitty less welly.
I love it.
Here's a question. Do I sound Scottish? I mean, I know I like sound Scottish to a degree, but do I actually sound Scottish?
To me, no.
Yeah. No. I don't think so.
Not really to me. I understand that you know, my perception might be a little different. I've probably interacted with a couple more than the average in terms of folk from the British Isles.
Okay.
Not the Isles, I know. I wanted to say Great Britain, but then I was like, oh no, hang on. UK.
Yeah, gotta include. Yeah, I mean, well, if you've met anyone from Ireland, then Ireland is technically in the British Isles as well, I believe. Technically.
But
I don't know if they're super happy about being called the British Isles, though. That's another
I can't
story.
imagine. No, but I guess I would have interacted with more than the average amount of people from the Commonwealth. So I think Americans would probably think that you sound somewhat... No, you know what? I think Americans would mostly be like, no, it's not thick enough. It's not enough of a brr, like a bro.
Aye.
What are you doing in my swamp? That kind of like... Did I tell you I watched the Shrek musical? I traveled interstate to watch the Shrek musical.
Okay. First question, was it good?
Yes, it was really good. I'm really glad to report it was excellent.
What do they sing?
So I had it spoiled for me because the poster said with music licensed from the Monkees, and I was like, yeah, all right, what song are you going to license from the Monkees? So they did have I'm a Believer at the end, but all of the rest were just original compositions. My favorite was It's a Big, Bright, Beautiful World, because they had to do the Scottish, they had to do the Shrek voice while trying to sing. It was really funny to hear this guy like try and sing in a admittedly poor Scottish accent. But then go, okay, now I actually need to do a serious note and drop the accent. Because he was like, I can't. Sorry.
Why didn't they just get an actual Scottish person to do it?
Well,
I feel that's like the easiest way to do it.
It wasn't. Wow.
That's incredible. That is incredible. That is exceptional. Sorry, you were saying. Please tell me more.
It wasn't like, an internationally touring production or anything like that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how difficult is it to find someone who, is Scottish who also, lives/works in Australia? Okay, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but then add on to that is, a theatrical performer as well as an excellent singer, because they sang well. Quite well. And, of course, lives in the nation's capital. So
it's true.
Not many people live in the nation's capital. The entire time I was there, I was like, this city is built for the infrastructure, or rather, this city's infrastructure is built for a city that has about 50 times the populace. Every street was empty, but it felt like the opening to 28 Days Later.
Okay.
Cillian Murphy escaping the hospital, not realizing the zombie apocalypse, well, quote unquote, zombie apocalypse has started.
No, truthfully, I don't.
You should. It's quite a good. Hey, thank you. You should. It's quite a good film.
Okay. I think I've heard of it. I think I recall slight bits of it. Sorry. Yes. Go on.
Also, a lot of UK representation in that film. So.
Okay. That's fair enough, I suppose. So yeah, it was worth it. You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The city was empty.
The city was entirely empty. For what it's worth, the musical was also playing where I live, but for some reason, we decided to go to another state to watch it.
Why?
For some reason. Didn't I just say? It was...
Sorry.
It was actually kind of weirdly like a double date holiday kind of thing. So I took my partner and another friend took theirs. And I guess it was just like a bonding experience. Like, I guess we could have done it in Sydney, but then we wouldn't have got to stay at the hotels we did and, enjoy all of the lovely food we did.
Sorry, did you stay at multiple hotels?
I have stayed at multiple hotels recently, but no, that time I stayed at one. I actually stayed at a hotel where I could walk out, look left, and that's Parliament. Oh, there's all the politicians in Australia right in there. It's kind of wild.
What does your Parliament even look like? I can't even imagine it.
I
know. Describe a building, please. Do your very best to describe a building.
It kind of looks like an aged villain's compound, and it's not that different from one. But it's
Okay. I mean, yeah, I appreciate that's pretty difficult to describe a
you know, how am I going to do it? It's actually inspired by future neo-retro aesthetic.
Oh.
Yeah. Future neo-retro. New
Yeah,
past.
no. Yeah, it's good. It's like retrofuturism, right?
Well, but yeah, that has more of a definition. Add neo into that, and then you're just doubling up. Speaking of doubling up, UK.
Well, you should, you know, neo-Gothic future classical architecture. You know? There you go.
So anyway, I can't describe what it looks like. I can describe that it is just a house, like a giant building on a hill. And everywhere around it is just blank for ages.
Really?
Yeah.
Such a shame.
There's like this giant ramp leading up to it as well. I don't know. It's weird. It's not the first time I've seen it. I've been there before, but it's not part of what we worked into our tourist activities.
Shame. I'm sure it would have been interesting.
I think all of us had been there before. It's one of those kinds of things that you do just as a civics activity in primary school.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. That's fair. I don't know. So, you know, in terms of like the capital, like, could you ever see yourself like living in the capital?
No, good lord, no. I'm a big city boy.
But I mean, like, it's a big city, isn't it?
No, it was like our capital was literally chosen because it was in between the two biggest cities.
What's that, like Melbourne and Sydney?
Yep, Melbourne, Sydney.
Yeah. There you go.
Also, you know, programmer's note. Technically, I didn't travel interstate. I traveled to a territory and out of state. But that distinction doesn't necessarily need to be stated here. I will state it, though, so that pedants don't run wild.
Well, that depends.
It is a territory.
Yeah, no. I'm not disputing that it's a territory. I'm disputing the definition of interstate.
Oh!
No way.
That's the last turn I had to do that.
That is not. That's not even funny.
Oh.
That's insane.
Hey, I scored. I think I may have scored almost every goal in that match.
I think you're pretty much spot on.
Do you want to pop on a death match to take us out?
I do indeed, actually. I've had enough shocker. Oh, goodness me. That was a disaster. I had that in the bag. I literally had that in the bag. Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
I need to reconfigure my senses to aim for you rather than for an arbitrary point in the map. Whew.
And here we go.
Oh, okay. How many? Okay, here's a question. Without counting them, how many bounces are on the bouncy ball?
I'm gonna say 10. I think they want a round number.
Oh, it's so close. Okay, 10's fair.
2, 3, 4,
4.
6. So it had 5
bounces.
It might actually vary though, as well.
Oh, that's true. Surely not, though, right?
I mean, don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like the less that I know about the weapon, the more I feel happy as a person. You know, it's just like such a garbage weapon. Ugh.
Is that what it is? I just have to forget everything about that weapon. All right, let me give that a go.
It's awful. It really is. It's.
Come on.
Oh, no.
God, that was gonna be so good.
That was close. I'll grant you that. It was close.
I'm no Hugh, but I'll grant you that.
Oh, good. Yeah. Hugh Grant.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy.
That he is.
Oh man. Oh, I don't feel good about this. I really don't. I feel like I've overexposed myself here.
I think the wind has you saved on this, so I wouldn't worry so much.
Yikes. That was not so excellent for me.
Could have been a little less excellent.
It could have been a little less excellent. Anyway, the first use of trains for me anyway. Quite nice. I dig it. I really dig it. I think it's a really nice weapon.
It is. It's nice to have those occasional weapons that you don't really have to care that much about. They just do what they do.
Exactly. Oftentimes, it's how many of those weapons can you string together and make a victory? Mm-hmm. That's the question, right?
Unfortunately, I believe I have none.
Okay. This is going to be the one. Come on. Oh, come on, dude.
I love the sound it makes when it fails.
Whap. 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 Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Okay. This is... I feel like there's a lot of writing on this this match, actually.
Hey!
Excuse me? That does 50 damage?
Yeah!
It's almost not even, like... It's not even worth, like, hitting the bullets. If you can get 50 guaranteed damage from that plane, then that's... Oh, man. That's insane.
Well, I mean, it's not guaranteed damage. You've got to remember that it does veer off, so it's not an easy aim kind of thing.
No, I know. But, I mean, I was a good shot, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Or Nestle! Nice.
Oh, well, you nestled it.
That hit all three.
It. You threaded the needle. I don't think I've ever seen it hit all three before. It's not usual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. I've got such garbage. Tell me what I should use here, all right? I've got Blaze, Builder, Dagger, Shadow, Double Bounce Blode, Growler, Mega Rainbow, Minion, Shrapnel, or 3 Bounce.
Shadow.
You reckon Shadow?
Yeah. Shadow's like 40, 80 with a crit.
Or nothing, if you are an idiot and don't aim it properly.
So I should have said nothing. Because it was always going to be nothing, so... Oh, well.
Well, that depends. What, do you believe that we exist in a period, in the sole time frame through history, or do you believe that there are multiple like streams of time and you can travel between?
Is this one of those ones where the Berenstain Bears are the Berenstain Bears in one world and the Berenstain Bears in the other?
I don't understand any of that, but
you're not
I'm gonna
familiar?
say maybe.
Okay, so there's this theory, like a lot of people remember the Berenstain Bears being spelled one way, and a lot of people remember it being spelled another. Yeah.
Sorry, I do. Yeah,
okay,
I know what you mean.
For people who aren't familiar, I will continue to explain that the idea, it's not seriously proposed by anyone. But the idea is that there are multiple different universes that have experienced everything exactly the same, except it's Berenstain Bears in one world and Berenstain Bears in another. And somehow, if you misremember it, you've accidentally slipped out of the time stream and gone to the wrong universe.
Yeah. I believe that's referred to as the Mandela effect.
Yes, it's also known as the Mandela effect because it's also related to people believing that Mandela died in prison.
Yeah, on Robben Island, yeah. That's it's complete fake news, all of it. It's complete nonsense.
It's obviously complete nonsense. The thing is, it's
sorry. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone is like sincerely believing in it, but it's a nice kind of effect. I've actually used it in like 15 different conversations recently. Like it's ridiculous how often it comes up. It's a really nice punchline when people are really well acquainted with it. You can go, oh well, Mandela effect, and everyone's like, hey.
Yeah. I don't know. My reckoning, right, is that there's either like one time. I mean, at the end of the day, we all live in a simulation anyway, so nothing matters at all.
Of course.
But like, in terms of like, we either exist at this point, right, only, and there is nothing else. The universe only exists currently, or, there is a separate universe for like, a second ago, or like a second time stream for like 5 minutes ago or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Does
that make sense? I don't know. Where do you fall on that?
I like the multiverse theory of every single different alternate result spawns a new universe in which that alternate result had gone a different way.
Yeah.
And I like that. Like, I actually, so I've written a D&D campaign that I'm currently running my friends through. Tomic and Peak, stop watching at this point. And it revolves entirely around the idea that there is an instantiated multiverse, and their two characters, as well as a bunch of other characters that they will meet over the course, are the only constants that exist in the world. So every universe that they travel to has these same people. So it's kind of like an archetype. They think that, oh, this kind of person just always exists in the same world. But it's always the same person in each of the instances. And effectively, the idea is that they were the gods. The gods implanted themselves in the world as effectively like fail-safes. And the mission overall is for them to discover each and every one of these people. They're each kind of archetypes, like the architect, the biologist, the discoverer, all of these kinds of different things. Reminds them of their godhood because they split their power to prevent themselves from being a threat to the world, and effectively have them act as the failsafe. It's an idea I've been brewing for a while, but it's entirely based off the fact that I am extremely interested in the multiverse theory.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry about that one.
Oh, no. I had a bouncy ball as well. Shame. Shame. That sounds really, really cool, actually.
Hey.
Very interesting indeed. Omega complicated. For an Omega noob like me.
I'm amazed I got through it that succinctly. Like, I have talked people's ear off for hours, and I have, like... I've got documents with tens of thousands of words in them of just... This is what happens, and this is what happens, and here's all of the background of the world, and I'm amazed I got it so succinct.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's very impressive indeed.
I'll ask you about your experiences with D&D in the next episode, but until then, my name has been Rhapsody, his name has been Orbital. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of our content on this game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see, also a link to Orbital's channel down there in the description as well. Please check it out. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye.